Good morning, everyone. My name is David Ramos. I'm a Christian author, and today I want to share one of my favorite tools to kind of grow my audience, find new readers, share my books in creative ways, and that is by using the YouVersion Bible app. So I made a quick little presentation called How to Sell Christian Books with the YouVersion Bible app. I'm going to walk you through what YouVersion is, kind of give you an inside look at the portal, the content portal, and then show you exactly how I shape my plans and use those to sell my books, which are available on Amazon and a few other places, but mainly I'm driving people to the Amazon page. And then at the very end, I will make sure you can see the link and so on that you need to go to so that you can become a partner and do all of this too. So let me go ahead and pull up. Okay, so this is the partner portal, and when you become a YouVersion partner, this is what it's going to look like. So there's a few tabs here over on the left. You'll see plans, analytics, my org, help, and logout. So the main things you're going to be using are plans and analytics. Now if I just kind of walk you through, I have 16 plans right now, and you can see pretty much each one is directly related to a book I have published. So there's a few devotionals down here following character studies, and then a few more topical ones up here, and then some of the newer ones are related to my latest book coming out in March 2019. And then let's jump over to the analytics so you can kind of see how they measure things. Um, as you can see, subscriptions for all my plans, I have almost 120,000 people have read my plans, and about 75,000 have completed them. And this is only about, trying to think, it's been about 8 months, maybe 7 months. So, and I mean, I don't have a lot of people to compare it to, but I feel it's been a very strong start. I've seen the results, and it's a lot of fun. Like, I love writing these short plans because they get a lot of read through. Obviously, you can see that number, and people are, I'm growing my audience in a legitimate and honest way because I'm giving them free work, and then they're finding the devotion that I wrote, and they want more content. So it's a great tool if you're writing good things that can be condensed to a shorter format. Definitely a tool you want to check out. You can see here averaging, depending on the time of the month and so on, been averaging about 600 new people a day finding my work, which is pretty great. Some down here you can see my top plans. Right now, Distraction, the Purpose Killer, has been blowing up the last month. So about 5,000 people have finished the plan in that time, because a whole bunch of them subscribed before the end of last year, and that's why this number is smaller than that number. So keep going down, Bible plan activity, and then this kind of ranks it by alphabetically, but you can go through. Let me jump to the next page so you can see more historical data. There we go. So you can see like completion rates. So for example, when God says no, 82% of the people who start that plan are going to finish it and see what's on the very last page, which is how I drive people to the books I write. So that's just kind of a behind the scenes look at the analytics part. Let me take you to an actual plan. So let me pull up one of the ones here, Escaping with Jacob. Now, when you are creating your plan, they're going to give you certain dimensions that the different pictures have to be in. So, if you're good with design, you can make those yourselves. If not, then it's pretty easy. If you have an idea, just go hire someone on Fiverr or so on and have them make it to the exact specifications, because if they don't, they will not approve your plan. They are very precise about how they want things displayed and communicated. With that, your description has to be very short. I think it's 70 words total, no shorter or no longer. If you are 71 words, they will not approve your plan. So you have to make sure you really read the rules and details that they're giving you. Now, a lot of my plans are between 5 and 7 days. That might be why I don't have 100% completion, but people seem like that number seems to drive people to take action after, because they've already spent a week with me and my story or my work, and so the action at the other end of that seemed to be pretty high. You can see there for each day there has to be a Bible verse, and then your content, and then I like to add something at the end to kind of give them a solid idea to walk through without the day. throughout the day. Now, if I jump all the way to day 7, you're going to see what I do here. So there's a few ways you can do it. What I do, because the book, the devotional, that I wrote is directly related to a book that I wrote. And so that's why I continue the theme. So if you're ready to continue the journey with Jacob, they already spent 7 days reading about him. Now, if they want to continue that for a full 30, they click there, they're going to find the book, and a large proportion of them do buy it and continue on with that journey. And so that is kind of the secret sauce. It's write a plan, figure out what day structure is going to be best for you. It definitely has to be longer than 1 day. You know, there's plans as long as 365 days for those who want to read the Bible in a year. So anywhere in that gigantic range, find what works for your audience, the story you're telling, the book you're selling, and then at the very end, just find a natural way for them to continue with you and with your work. So that's an overview behind the scenes. You know, it's a great platform to use. Let me go ahead and pull up the content partner. So this is where you want to go. You can see the URL right here. It's youversion.com/content-partners. This is where you're going to go to submit your ideas. So partnership inquiry. Now, one of the things I had that helped me get in so quickly was that I had already published about 7 short books on Amazon. They had several hundred reviews, so I wasn't coming to this with no proof that I was doing something trustworthy. Like, they could see my work, and they could see that I was already building an audience elsewhere, so they wanted me to come and build an audience there as well. One thing I will say is that you do have to do kind of a test run or a dry run. They want to see a plan basically already laid out and the content in it to see if, before they let you in, if that's something they want to share with their audience. So yep, just be prepared for that. This is where you go. You can go ahead and create some plans, submit them, see if you get approved. Once you get approved, you can go ahead and create them, and hopefully you get lots of subscriptions and completions and grow your audience and really share what you uniquely have to share. And that's just kind of an overview of my short presentation. I hope it was helpful. If you have any specific questions about using YouVersion or things related to the length of plans or content in the plans, go ahead and comment below. Thank you again for watching this, and I'll talk to you later.